Did you know? One of England's most infamous kings lay hidden beneath a parking lot for over 500 years. Meet King Richard III. Reigning from 1483 to 1485, he was the last of the Plantagenets, a tumultuous family that shaped the very fabric of English history. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's hear from you in the comments. Richard, often depicted as a malevolent figure in literature and law, has been the subject of countless debates and interpretations. But a closer examination of his life reveals a man shaped by the political machinations of his time and the harsh realities of the War of the Roses. Richard's reign was short-lived, but it was marked by significant events. His ascension to the throne followed the controversial death of his brother, King Edward IV, and the subsequent power struggles that ensued. Richard was a soldier, a strategist, and undeniably a product of his time, yet history branded him as a villain due to his ruthless tactics and the mysterious disappearance of his young nephews, the princes in the Tower. But when he died at the Battle of Bosworth Field, he became a figure trapped in the narrative spun by his adversaries. After his swift death, Richard was buried quickly at Greyfriars Church in Leicester, a decision that would eventually lead to the obscuring of his resting place. Obscured by time and urban development, the exact location faded from memory, lost to centuries of change and the ever-evolving landscape of Leicester. Fast forward to 2012. A dedicated team from the University of Leicester took on an extraordinary quest, fueled by a passion for history and an unwavering belief that the past still held secrets waiting to be uncovered. They believed they had pinpointed the lost church's site, which had been hidden under layers of concrete and asphalt. Imagine this. A common city parking lot is their target. As the team prepared for excavation, excitement mixed with skepticism. They were hopeful but aware that such endeavors often yield nothing but disappointment. Nevertheless, they broke ground in August, and guess what? On day one, they stumbled upon a skeleton. But this wasn't just any skeleton. The remains had a twisted spine, just like Richard was described in history books. The scene was gripping. They found a skull marked by severe injuries, indicative of a violent end. Could this really be Richard III? Upon further investigation, forensic scientists went to work. They meticulously examined the skeletal remains, documenting every detail as they pieced together the life and death of the individual before them. They conducted DNA testing, comparing it to a living descendant of Richard's sister, Anne. It was a precise match. The historical villain was confirmed to be lying beneath their feet, his story intertwining with modern science and historical inquiry. They dated the skeleton to the late 15th century, affirming the timeline of Richard's death. What's more, the wounds revealed a chaotic end in battle, reinforcing the stories of his violent demise, his last moments filled with courage and desperation as he fought for his throne. Richard's story, once merely a shadow, was suddenly alive again, right beneath the streets of Leicester, giving voice to a figure long vilified by history. But the journey didn't end there. The world was buzzing. News of the discovery spread like wildfire, capturing the imagination of historians, scholars, and the public alike. Where would they lay Richard to rest? The debate raged on, with various factions advocating for different sites of reinterment. After much discussion and deliberation, a solemn decision was made. On March 26, 2015, Richard III was reinterred with honor at Leicester Cathedral. The ceremony? A stunningly dignified event, attended by royal family members and history buffs alike, who gathered to pay their respects to a king long misunderstood. The atmosphere was electric, filled with a sense of closure and recognition for a man whose life and legacy had been so deeply entwined with the tumultuous history of England. So, what have we learned from this incredible journey? History can hide in plain sight, waiting for the perfect moment to be uncovered. The story of Richard III serves as a powerful reminder that the past is never truly buried. It can resurface in unexpected ways, challenging our perceptions and inviting us to reconsider the narratives we've inherited. Is there more lying beneath our feet, waiting to change our perceptions of the past? As archaeologists and historians continue to dig into the layers of history, we must ask ourselves, what stories remain untold? What figures from our past might still be waiting to be rediscovered, their truths buried beneath the weight of time? What do you think? Who else might be waiting to be discovered? Perhaps they are kings, queens, commoners, or even those who played pivotal roles in shaping our world. The past is a vast tapestry, and as we unravel its threads, we may yet find that history has much more to teach us.